Hello students, welcome to the second edition of a virtual classroom. I am still your biology teacher for SS1, Miss Abasioma Daniel. Today we are going to look at another very important topic in biology, and that is organization of life. But before we begin, I believe you are going alongside with us as we proceed. This is week 2, first term topic, organization of life. Remember, we have mentioned previously that biology has to do with living things. So everything you'll be talking about in this subject has to do with living things. And when we say living thing, remember, we are referring to plants or animals. And as such, this organization of life we are discussing today, having to do with living things, and all living things are very organized in nature. The organization of life occurs in levels. It occurs in levels. We have about 4 major levels of organization of life. And the simplest organism are found at the first level of organization of life, and they are formed together. They interact with each other to form the next level in the organization. So the first level of this organization of life is the cell. The cell is the simplest form, or is the functional unit of an organism. All living things or all living organisms are made up of cells. Some are made of only one cell, while others are made up of more than one cell. For those organisms that are made of more than one cell, they are referred to as unicellular organisms. But those that are made up of more than one cell, they are referred to as multicellular organisms. There are certain organisms that exist as only a cell, only one cell that makes a simple organism. Let's quickly move to the second level of organization, which is tissue. Tissue is a group of similar cells, that comes together to form another level. Group of similar cells interacting with one another, performing a particular function. We have different tissues in both plant and animal. For instance, we have a tissue in higher plants. Tissues in higher plants, we have a tissue like the parenchyma tissue, we have the phloem tissue, we have the xylem tissue, we have the mesophyll tissue, we have the sclerenchyma tissue, we have the collenchyma tissue, and many other tissues. When they come together to interact with one another, they form another level of organization. For tissues in higher animals, we have like the blood tissue, we have the muscle tissue, we have the bone tissues, we have the epithelial tissues, and many other tissues are found in higher animals. Now, the third level of organization of life. In the third level of organization of life, we have what is called organ. An organ is a group of tissues coming together to perform a specific function. Group of tissues coming together to perform a specific function. In higher animals, we have different organs that makes an organism. For instance, we have the eye, we have the nose, we have the heart, we have the liver. And also in higher plants, we have different organs that makes up a particular plant. We have the leaf, we have the roots, we have the stem, we have the flowers. All those are organs in higher plants. We move to the next level of organization, which is the system. A system is a fourth level of organization of life, and a system is a group of organs coming together to perform a specific function. Group of organs coming together, when they add up together, they perform a relatively close functions, and they are regarded, all of them are regarded as a particular system performing a particular function. For instance, we have a system taking care of excretion. We have a system in animal taking care of reproduction, which are made up of different organs. We have a specific system in the body taking care of respiration. They are made up of different organs, and all of them the different organs coming together performing a particular function. We call that a system. For an organism to function very well, all the levels of the organization will work together for an organism to function very well. My dear learners, for further studies, please visit us at St. Paul Comprehensive Secondary School, Imek Road, Ikot Ekpene, Akwa Ibom State. A visit to our school will allow us to concentrate more on your learning progress. Or you can consult a textbook, Essential Biology for Senior Secondary School by M.C. Michael.